That's good. All right, we're just going on down the line. They got it going on. Good morning, Kev. Happy Friday to my lovely people. It's exactly 7 a.m. So good morning to you. Hey, Cherie. I'm glad you guys could make it today. I truly appreciate it. Truly do. Today, you know, already I'm not going to keep you guys waiting too long. Hey, Tina. We getting through this hump that we got going on. We getting through it. And they're opening up the salons and the barbershops and everything else that's going on, opening it all up. I'm not going anywhere, okay? I'm not. Matter of fact, let me get this going. You already know what it is. All right, let's get started on today. And today's Be Inspired. Sorry about that, guys. Today's Be Inspired is about do it for you. That's what it is. Today's Be Inspired is do it for you. You know, I'm going to jump right into it. I don't want to take too much of your time. Good morning. Want to speak to the people that I can see here, and I'll holler at you as we go along. Hey, Charles, Chrissy, Lester, all you lovely people. Maria, how you doing? Buenos dias, honey. Hey, Lamar, look at that old Murray in the building. I love you guys for giving me a little bit of your time. I truly appreciate it, because I do realize that time is the only thing that we cannot get back, okay? So it's extremely valuable. But I want to start right now with doing it for you and obtaining your goals. And, you know, I'll say that over and over again, and we had time to kind of sit back and obtain our goals and think about, we definitely had time to obtain our goals if we knew what our goals were, okay? So I jotted a few things down because I don't want to forget anything. And you know, if this is your first time to Be Inspired, welcome, lovely people. And if it's your second or third, or you constantly come on board and follow the Be Inspired every Friday, I truly appreciate you. So you know I'm all about you. All right, so that's what this is for. All right, so first of all, you know, when you look at doing it for you, we have the tendency to do things for other people and achieving our goals, obtaining our goals, and what it is that we want. We put ourselves on the back burner. Well, no more. I'll constantly say it over and over again. We had the time to sit back, 2 months to just sit back and chill. I'm going to tell you right now, y'all already know in chess, the pawns go first. Y'all can go on out there and see what's going on and get your hair done and all that. I'm not knocking anybody. However, I'm going to see what happened to y'all first before I go, okay? Because so your girl going to chill. But first of all, I want you guys to see what your goal looks like. What does it look like for your life? Like, okay, what is it that I want to do? Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to go into business for yourself, if you are trying to get to another level, advance, whatever your goal is, okay? And then for my lovely people that be inboxing me, if you're trying to get it done, you know, what's your goal? You know what I'm saying? So you have to know your talents first and say, what is this? Because we have the tendency to, and I say we, I'm going to speak as, you know, collectively as a whole, we have the tendency to want to do what other people do. And for the sake of saving the innocent, okay? We have the tendency to want to do what other people are doing. We see they're succeeding in that, and we're like, hey, I can do that too. Hey, I can do that. But what is your talent? You have to focus on, what am I good at? What are my strengths? What are my talents? What is it that I need to do? You know, and what's my calling? Okay. Again, what is your calling? Like I said before, if you listen to some old ones, it is something that you are willing to do without getting paid for it. That's your purpose. Okay. All right. Now, here's another thing. Don't let other people set the goal for you, because remember, it's doing it for you. That's today's topic of Be Inspired, doing it for you. Don't let other people set your goals. Now, how many times have we sat there and we said, let's do something, let's do weight. Okay, I decide I want to lose weight today. But then you always have that other person that want to set your goal. So you decide, okay, well, I'm going to walk them out. It's like, oh, you should walk 2 miles. People have the tendency to force their goals on you. They ain't even got up off the couch yet, but they're going to tell you what it is that you need to be doing. You be like, no, wait a minute. I set a goal. This is what I want to do. You want me to go further? Baby steps. Let me get started. Okay. And again, I got to tell you guys, this happens over and over again. If it's something that you want to do, and then some people look at it as support. Here's the deal. They'll say that they're supporting you, but what they are doing is pushing their goals onto you. Make sure it's not their goals, it's yours. Because a lot of people have the tendency to push their goals. They have goals for you. And i.e., a parent for a child. You want your child to be the best. You want them to push forward and go and be great. And they decide, okay, well, this is what I want to do. Let's say, for instance, okay, a LPN. And they're like, okay, well, or a medical assistant or STNA, whatever it is. We'll start there since we're doing healthcare. And they say, okay, well, I want to go and be an LPN. And then somebody, a parent or somebody that's saying that they're supporting them, they're like, well, why don't you go and just be an RN? Baby steps. Don't push your goal for somebody else on someone else. Make sure it's your goal and it's something that you want to do. You might want to do baby steps and say, okay, this is what I want to do to see how it is. And then I'll move forward and I'll advance. Okay. Even like with weight gain. Okay, well, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. And then you got that other person in the back who's like, oh, you'll look real good. Call themselves being supportive. Oh, you'll look real good if you like lost like 30 pounds. Excuse me. Hold up, swole up. How about you get up and just walk 2 steps? Okay. Change positions on the couch. Okay. So just remember. Don't allow other people to push their goals or force their goals onto you. Make sure it's your goal and stay focused. Okay. Also set a date, set a timeline, just like you do for a job. You know, you're like, I have a deadline for this, so this is what I need to do by this date. Set a date for yourself and your goals to ensure that you will achieve them. Invest in self. Invest in self. I invest. I can't say it enough. If you want to lose weight, you got some people that be like, okay, well, I'm going to get this outfit, and then they're going to do the whole stretch, and they don't want to do all the work that, that it entails. So invest in self, commit, and be accountable. Hold yourself accountable when you don't do what it is that you need to do. Here's something I want to say. When you're talking achieving your goals and doing it for you, I specifically chose doing it for you because some people like to compete. And if you are doing something to compete with someone else to say, hey, I did it, or I can do it better, you'll always lose in the end. You'll always lose in the end. It always happens. You'll have people, if you're not genuine, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, they could do that. I'm going to start this t-shirt business, and I'm using minor things, but whatever your goal is, please invest in self and make sure it's not being vindictive or out of vengeance or to say, hey, I can do it better. I have better backing and I want to do this. Make sure it's a love of yours and it's something that you truly want to do and not because you think that you can do it better. Because if it's not your purpose, I'm telling you, you'll lose inside. It's like, okay, well, I did that. And who are you looking for the validation from? The people outside? You got to do things for you. Create habits. Create habits. I know you guys heard the 2190 rule. If you didn't hear the 2190 rule, your girl's going to let you know what it is. It takes 21 days to make a habit, okay? And 90 to make that habit a lifestyle. Now, here's the deal. Even like in relationships. What's his name? Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey has a 90-day rule. That's to make it a lifestyle. Like, okay, hold it off for 90 days. Boom, boom. That's to make it a lifestyle. But it's 21 days to create a habit. So make sure you stay steadfast. Set an alarm. You know what I mean? The reminders, schedule it, set an alarm and say, hey, this is something I want to do. I want to walk every day. I want to be healthier. You know what I mean? And I also want to add this too, because you have some people that say, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to eat more vegetables. But then you got that vegan that want to come up on your back and jump and be like, well, you shouldn't eat no meat. Hold up. That's your goal. Stick to your goal and let me have mine. Let me do it for myself. I just said I want to eat more vegetables, okay? So with that 2190 rule, remember it takes 21 days to create a habit, okay? To make a habit, 21 days, do it consistently, and 90 days to make it a lifestyle. So it's going to take some effort on your part. That's when we go back to the invest in self, all right? So I want you guys to understand how important it is to invest in you. Do it for you. I can't say that anymore. And if you don't have any goals, I'm going to challenge you to go sit down for another month, another week, and figure out what it is that you want to do. Because we had time. We had our time out to say, am I comfortable in the position that I'm in? Am I comfortable living this life? Am I comfortable being stagnant and mediocre? No, I know that you aren't. But then there are those that are comfortable in their lifestyle. And to them, that's not mediocre because that's something that they enjoy, okay? So don't knock anybody for what it is that they enjoy doing. Make sure you enjoy doing it. And I had a conversation with a good friend of mine. We were walking. She's so funny. We were walking. I do 3 miles. She was like, I ain't doing 3. I'll catch you on the last wing. Okay, boom. And she was talking about what she does, and we were talking about the pay. And you have people that work, and they work for pay because they're money motivated. But then you have those that get things out of it, and that's their purpose. So she didn't care about actually it's like a $20 difference. She didn't care about the $20 difference. She enjoyed doing what she was doing and helping people. And for that, I commend her 100%. I'm like, can we do them both? You know what I mean? I can enjoy what I'm doing and then work over there too, get my money up and do what it is that I want to do, which anybody that knows me, you know, I love the arts. I'm an advocate for the arts. We got to keep the arts alive. That's what keep our children motivated. Imaginations, that's what it is. If you can see it, imagine it, envision it, believe it, you can do it and you'll achieve it, okay? All right, just had to put that out there. So you guys know I like the art. So I got to get my money up so that I can invest in self and continue investing in self. I do see on there, I love the fact that you guys are encouraging each other and buying gifts for each other. All is well, but don't get upset when nobody returns the favor for you, because remember, you said you were doing it out of the kindness of your heart, not to get anything in return. And that's what you have to do when you're doing it for yourself. At the beginning, you're not going to see the return. So don't expect it to just happen immediately. Like boom, boom, boom. Like what is happening? Why isn't it? It's taking me longer. What's going on? Listen, that is your path. That is your journey. Okay. And again, I'm going to say this, and you heard me say it before. You hear that saying, the game is sold, not told. If you have the ability to tell someone and somebody wants to bless you with a gift, a monetary gift, that's fine. But to sell it, go ahead. You might want to write books and then sell the book and then do it that way. But to sell it, especially for somebody who has a dream and they are genuinely asking because this is something that they want to do. This is their ministry. They want to help somebody else. How can you not pour into them? Like, who want to die full? I hope not none of y'all. All right. I ain't going to preach for you today. So again, obtaining your goal, whatever it may be. Remember, today's Be Inspired is do it for you real quick. You have to ask yourself, what does this goal look like? What does this goal look like? What is it that I want? Know my talents, know my strengths, and say, okay, this will actually work for me. Don't let others set goals for you. Make sure it's yours. Stay to task, stay the course, and say, this is what I want. Don't allow somebody else to pour their thoughts and what they think onto you. It is your goal. And you might have to tell them that, and they're going to say, oh, okay, you rude. That was rude. I was just saying, I was just being supportive. No, you weren't being supportive. You were being a negative. Okay? Because if I take 2 steps, don't tell me about I can take 5. Let me get to 2 first. Okay? I ain't took none. Baby steps. Let me do my thing and let me set my goals. You set your goals, because I'm going to tell you, whether you know it or not, and they probably don't even know when they tell you, they are inflicting their goals on you. That's what they're doing. Instead of them looking at themselves and saying, okay, maybe I need to do this, they're telling you how you can be better. Okay, how about you start and you be good and then be better and then be great and awesome. Okay? So make sure you're careful with that and don't allow them to deter you, because that will deter you. When you sit there and be like, oh man, I just wanted to do this. Now they pushing that. That might be a bit too much for me. And then you talk yourself out of your goal. So stay focused, set a date, have a deadline, invest in self, make sure you commit. You have to commit to yourself. I always say this. It is so interesting how you see and how you will commit to somebody else and put 8 hours into someone else's goals, someone else's dreams. Okay. And they're doing it for them, but you won't put that time into yourself. You have to schedule some time, some time for yourself, and not just sometimes just to relax, okay? You heard the saying where they say, well, when you get paid, pay yourself first. Listen, it's the same thing. It's the same concept. You have to invest in self and say, okay, I done gave you 8 hours. I got 8 hours to sleep. I'm going to at least give myself 2 hours a day or one particular day. This whole day, I will not work. They'll call you and the money sound good. They're like, hey, if you come in, we'll pay you this. And I shop talk on that day. Not doing it, okay? Because it's going to pay off in the end, especially if it's something that you truly enjoy doing. Be accountable for yourself. When you say, boom, come on, bring it together, Mel. Whoa, hold up. Now I'm tired. I'm too tired to do my own stuff. That's a problem. When you're too tired to do your own stuff, to do you, there's a problem, okay? All right, that's when you find yourself being enslaved, all right, with your imaginary shackles, okay? With your imaginary shackles. So don't do that. Also, don't compete with anybody else. I'm going to say that over and over again. Yes, some people have the same talent. Some might focus on this and some may focus on that. But if you are doing it just to compete and you find yourself like, okay, I have a love for this, and then you find yourself competing, trying to compete with someone, you'll always lose. Because I'm going to tell you this, while you're competing with that person moving on doing their own thing, not even focused on you. So all of your energy is competing with someone who is not even competing with you. What do they say? How can you argue if you're the only one arguing, the only one speaking? It takes two people, okay? And if they're not competing with you, why do it? I'm telling you, it's a waste of time. Invest in self. That's what I'll say. And again, you must create habits, especially investing in yourself. Create the habit. Do it for 21 days. That's a 2190 rule. Do it for 21 days. Create it. And then after 90 days, 3 months, you'll realize that it's a lifestyle. And then you'll miss it. And you're like, okay, wait a minute, I'm missing it. Like, I need to be doing this. Like when you first like somebody, y'all going strong, boom, y'all talking on the phone, you investing 21 days, you the whole month, you talking, you're like, oh, wait a minute. And you're into the person. You just created a habit. 3 months go, y'all still kicking it strong. Now it's a lifestyle. Then all of a sudden, boom, this ain't gonna work. They're like, whoa, wait a second, hold on. Wait, I used to be doing something. What was it that I was doing? 90 days passed, it became a lifestyle, then you lost yourself and you put all your, look, you invested your time into someone else. And then when they disappear, you're like, wait, what was I doing? What about me? What was I doing prior? And then you have to find yourself again. That stuff is real, okay? And again, when you set your goals, you already know, when you set your goals, it allows you to be proactive, okay, in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. All right. And I got to say this, it builds self-confidence. Once you achieve those little goals, those baby steps, your confidence go up. And we already know confidence sale. Confidence sale. All right, lovely people, that is my time. I thoroughly enjoyed you. Thank you for your 15 minutes. I truly appreciate it, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and inbox me. Your girl got you covered. Follow me on all socials. Check out the YouTube. I have tons of Be Inspired. If you want to go through there, if you need something that's different from the topic today or this Friday, you can go on and scroll, listen to them. They are there for you. Hopefully they help you. If you feel as though that this video is beneficial, go right ahead and share it. I truly appreciate that. And again, I'll say it all the time. Find you, embrace, importantly, always love you. Until next week, people, be inspired right here every Friday at 7 a.m. Your girl got you covered. Hey, and keep those Shop Talk questions of the week coming in. We're doing a virtual show tomorrow, too. So we will definitely be shop talking tomorrow, okay? All right, and remember, you got to do it for you. I love you for listening. Peace. Let's see, did I get anybody else? I hope I got you, spoke to all you lovely people that came on here. I'm trying, Avery, Mark, all you love, Lorenza, Eb. Hey, let's see what we got. Hey, Eb, how you doing? Oh, see, there she goes. She chilling to June as well, yeah. Hey, that's on my hair. You see, I look like a first grader with these edges. First grader on picture day. Here, toe up. I love you guys. Be great on purpose. And remember, do it for you. Peace.